Hi and welcome to today's obliques class. The obliques are your side muscles, some of my favourite core muscles to work, and no equipment is needed. So let's get started. So let's lie down onto our forearm. So when you lie down onto your forearm, just make sure you're not sinking down to that shoulder. So I like you to always visualise there's a flame coming up underneath your rib cage, just so you can lift up and out. Your top leg is straight out and your bottom knee is bent. You're going to reach that top arm up. You're going to breathe in. On the breath out, you're going to lift. And then you're going to lower. So breathe in, breathe out to lift. Breathe in to lower. We're just going to do 5 like this for 5. And breathe out, lift 4, 3, 2. And let's have a little hold at the top. Up, hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Come back down. So let's now lengthen out both legs. So both legs are straight and they're extended out in a straight line. Whenever you're ready, we're going to lift and lower. Breathe in, breathe out to lift. So as your body's coming down, I want you to really push up extra hard through that elbow, just so there's no sinking to the shoulder. Breathe out to lift, breathe in to lower. For 5, breathe in, breathe out, lift 4, and 3, 2, and up and hold and breathe for 5, 4, stay lifted, 3, 2, and float the top leg up, and then slowly lower it back down. Lift and lower for another 4, slowly back down, and lift and lower for 3, keep pushing up through that elbow, and 2, last one, up and hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring the leg down, come back down. Lovely, let's go straight onto the other side. So swing around or just turn around if you need to, starting with that elbow just beneath your shoulder. So try not to start in a position where your elbow is not directly beneath the shoulder, and at any stage if you feel like it's in the wrong position, you're much better off to move it than to stay in that uncomfortable position where all you can feel is your shoulder, because it is a lot of work on your shoulder. So let's reach that top hand up, and whenever you're ready, breathe in to begin and breathe out, lift. Breathe in to lower and breathe out, lift for 5 and lift 4. Breathe out 3, keep pushing up through that elbow, 2, and up and hold and breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Extend that bottom leg so both legs are now stacked. And whenever you're ready, we're going to lift and lower. So you're not collapsing down as you lower, you're just tapping down and then driving back up through that elbow for 3, lovely, and 2, and up and hold. Let's lift that top leg up and lower it back down. Have a moment to stay at the top for 4, slowly back down, and 3, slow and controlled, 2, last one, up and hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come back down. Lovely. How you all doing? These are a lot harder than one imagines. Let's swap back to the first original side. And this time let's go on to a straight arm. So we're going to do a similar set of moves, but we're going to just use a straight arm. And we're actually going to add in some glute work as well, some of the booty work. So whenever you're ready, you're going to push up through, breathe in, breathe out, lift up, and then lower back down. So add a little clam when you lift and lower. So you're pushing up through that arm and lowering back down. Breathe in, breathing out. Keeping those heels glued together for 5. Breathe in, breathe out, lift 4. And 3. Keep going, 2. And up and hold and breathe. Keep that clam open. And then you're going to extend that top leg out in line with your hip. You're going to tap it down and lift it up. Keep lifting up through that bottom arm and reach for 5 and 4. Moment to stay at the top for 3, 2. Lovely. Hold coming up. Lift, hold, push up through that floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down with control. Lovely. Let's swap to the other side. It's quite good to alternate through from side to side because it can get quite tiring on the shoulder. So whenever you're ready, we're going to stack those legs. We're going to go into that push-up with a clown. So breathe in to begin, breathe out and lift. Breathe in to lower, close the clown. Breathe out and lift. Squeeze those glutes. Keep those hips forward facing. Try not to roll that top hip back. Keep working for 5 and 4 and 3, 2. Lovely. Up and hold and breathe. Extend that top leg to hip height. And whenever you're ready, you're going to breathe in, tap that leg down, and breathe out, bring it back up. Keep breathing. Keep engaging those stomach muscles by pulling the belly button to the spine for 3, and lifting up for 2. Last one, up and hold and breathe, really lift it. Can you go a bit higher? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come back down. Okay, let's swap back to the original side. We're going to go back onto our elbow. And we're going to do some of my favourite moves where you add a rotation in. So top hand is reaching up, push up through that bottom elbow. Breathe in to begin. On the breath out, rotate. Bring your knees to your top elbow. Come back down with control. Breathe in, breathe out. Take your time. Really push up through that elbow so there's no sinking. We're going to do 3 more until you stay in that rotate position. 3, breathe in and breathe out. 2, breathe in, breathe out, hold it up here. So now you're going to reach that top hand up. You're going to breathe in, you're going to reach that left leg out and pull it back in. Breathe in, breathe out, reach that right leg on the diagonal and bring it back in. Everything else stays nice and still, nice and strong. You're still pushing up through that elbow. And we're going to do another 5. Reach from your core. Breathe in, breathe out to reach. 4 and 3. Keep reaching out with that top arm. And 2. And reach and hold that left leg out. You're going to float that left leg up and you're going to lower it back down on the diagonal. Breathe in, breathe out to lift. Breathe in to lower. Take your time. Still push up through that elbow. Feel those core muscles working. I sure can feel mine. 3 more. Everything else is nice and quiet. And 2, reach that leg away so you're trying to touch your toes to the wall in front. And 1, bring it back in. Swap sides. Reach that right leg up this time. And lower it back down. Breathe in, breathe out to lift. Left side, keep it nice and still. 4 more for 4. Almost there. Slow and controlled for 3. Keep pushing up through that floor. 2. Really good, guys. You can do it. Last one. 1. Bring it back down, bend the knee in, and rotate back to your side. Straight onto the other side. So knees stacked. Forearm on the floor. And whenever you're ready, reach that top hand up to the ceiling. We're going to rotate, bring the knees to that elbow. And breathe out, reach. Breathe in. And breathe out, 3. Really good. Keep going. And 2. We're going to stay on this next one. Up and hold and breathe. Reach that top hand up. And whenever you're ready, you're going to breathe in. You're going to send that right leg on the diagonal. And you're going to bring it back in. And then the left leg on the diagonal. Bring it back in. Slow and controlled. Moving from your core. Breathe in to begin. Breathe out to reach for 5. And 4. And breathe in, breathe out, 3, 2. Send that right leg away. Keep everything else still. Float that leg up and lower it back down. With control, no swinging, no momentum. Nice and still on the left side, on the non-moving side. 4 more. Reach your toes to that wall in front of you. And 2. We're counting so bad, I know. And 1. Bring that knee in. Breathe in, breathe out, reach. Swap sides. Breathe in, breathe out, lower it back down. Breathe in and breathe out, lower it back down. Really good. Come on, guys. Just 3 more controlled from your core, breath flowing, 2, almost there, last one, reach down, bring it back in and rotate back. Well done. Let's have a little stretch now. So sitting up nice and tall, cross-legged, breathe in, breathe out up and over into your mermaid. Just to stretch out those obliques, reach your hands away from each other. Really feel that left hip, the hip that the opposite hip of the side you're leaning into. So if you're leaning up over to your left, really drive your right hip down towards the floor to feel that stretch. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's do one more on each side. Make sure you're even. Sit up nice and tall. Let's finish with our rotations around from one side. Breathing in, breathing out, lengthening up through the spine, growing taller. I hope you enjoyed that speedy session and that you can feel your side muscles. Last one. Lovely. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Please join me for some more workouts soon.